Welcome to Us Here Now. On today's show, we're going to be covering the National Sheep Racing Association's annual competition and see if the legendary Lemon Brothers can take away the golden sheep for the 5th year in a row.
Sheep racing is still an underground sport, really. Most people can't see what speeds a sheep can get up to. They really go whoosh. Most go for different foods. The Lemon Brothers, they always like to use leeks.
That's very unusual. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Lemon Brothers?
Well, if you're going to talk about sheep racing, you can't not talk about these two. They are the name in the national sheep racing.
So how does it feel to be regarded as the top name in sheep racing? Do you feel under pressure to compete?
Well, no, not at all. We do it purely for the love of the sport, and of course the animals love it too.
Do they really? How can you tell?
Well, you get to know your sheep. You know when they're happy or excited, when they're ready to run. Go over there and get a leek for the demonstration, Clyde.
What does it take to make a good winner then? Is it the leeks or more than that?
Oh, it's much, much more. Everything is important. The breeding, the diet, the intensive training, the colour.
The colour? Are you saying that one colour is better for sheep racing?
Oh, absolutely. Black woolen sheep, like Thunder Hooves, my champion, they're like solar panels. They absorb heat from the sun and store it as energy. White sheep, on the other hand, require solar panels to be attached to them.
That's fascinating. There are rumours that you're entering the competition with more than one sheep this year. Is that true?
Well, we bred a sheep together this year as usual. But Clyde has this strange idea that he can breed a better sheep on his own.
So, can we see your sheep in action now?
When you're ready, Clyde. I don't think she was quite ready yet. She must have been daydreaming or something. She usually just flies by. Oh, there she goes. Isn't she a beauty?
So Clyde, how is Molly getting on? Is she ready for the race?
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. Progressed really well over the past few days, you know. She's on top form, running really fast. I think we stand a good chance, you know.
Why did you decide to race a sheep on your own, competing against the one you bred with your brother?
Well, good question. I never thought I really had that much of an input or say with Thunder Hooves.
You're not worried that Thunder Hooves might win the race? After all, he is the favourite.
The reason why everyone bets on my brother's sheep is because they haven't seen Molly in action yet.
So, what does Molly run after?
She's mostly keen on bananas, but only like if they're really ground down and mushy.
What you've just seen here is someone creeping into Cyril Lemon's field, stealing a sheep, whom we suspect is Thunder Hooves. We didn't anticipate filming the kidnapping of the sheep, but the police hinted us there might be some trouble between the brothers. We just managed to catch it on camera. Brilliant. The big day has arrived, and the news this morning was that Thunder Hooves was indeed sheep-napped last night. Nevertheless, the race is about to begin after the sheep complete their drugs test. There's Mr. Billington. Let's see how it all went. Mr. Billington, what's the latest news? How are the drugs tests going?
I'm afraid I have bad news. Mr. Lemon's starter, Molly, is disqualified. Mr. Lemon claims he has not given anything to his sheep which was illegal.
Well, that's terrible news. Does this mean the race is still going to take place today?
Well, we have to wait for the results of the B sample, so unfortunately the race won't take place today.
Are you aware that you're both part of the police investigation?
Of course. My Thunder Hooves was sheep nabbed. And apparently my brother has been doping his sheep.
I did not dope my Molly. I would never do that.
No, we know you didn't because the evidence shows that someone else gave the cowpole to your sheep.
Really? Did you get who it was?
I'm afraid it was your brother, Cyril. And the police were able to identify the sheep napper as Clyde.
What? Right, turn this camera off right now.
Get off me! Get off!
heaven.
Now!
Go to hell.
You ugly sheep was inbred anyway!